Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. Today, two teams set to square off in a packed slugfest. As we'll see, the Eastern Michigan Eagles taking on the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Offense getting set for first down.
29 Philly. 2 down.
Going with the ground game left. Just steamrolling his way through. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Moves. Griffin.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dennis. And he could quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
The tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, sitting on fourth down.
No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll run it, looking for the first. They stop him short of the mark, and they'll turn it over on down.
And listen, I have no problem aggressive on third down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go belly out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Defense, you got to give it back.
The offense set for a first down play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football and let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Cricket.
They'll run it on the counter. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? The give to the back. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job. A really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job calling his hole, getting positive yards.
Green 25. Hot.
They're going to go right back to it on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
42 Spider.
After the run, now the throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the football and then swatting it away. You just can't do it better.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the ground, he's got it again. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not good. Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting the hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get him around and down at about the 19-yard line.
Will take over 1st and
10. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
See what they've got on 2nd down.
Moves.
They'll try the toss to the left. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Ready, set. Cobra.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Ready?
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break.
Cricket.
Back to pass, it's Hampton. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off.
The third down pass.
Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, and they've still got it at the 31.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hut. Ready, ready.
They're going to ride this running back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14.
Brought down at the 14-yard line. Brings up second down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Easy.
The give to the tailback. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Ready,
The
ready.
terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
1st and goal.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Green 25.
Trying to run it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job on defense. Understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro. Not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting a stop.
Running back searching for a hole. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Jackrabbit.
Dropping back, it's Hampton. Going for the big play. Oh, and he gets downfield with the big catch. And they'll finally bring it down after he rips off a huge play.
What's so scary about this offense offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're going to run it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Spider!
He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Easy!
Movement here from the tight end. They go to the ground. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. The lone back's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Gain of 5. 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid proof. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that rank-on-rank matchup that has just gone final. Oklahoma State proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Pokes team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
1st and
10. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilkins. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Safe completion on the screen. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Get it out on the screen. Really good pickup on second down there, leaves them with 3rd and 2. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Timeout, Eastern Michigan.
Got it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Reese. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue! Terrier! Terrier!
Looking to throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
Moves!
Wants to fire on second down. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Picks up 4. Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to pick up a first down.
Let's go!
They'll use the jet sweep to try to convert here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that is how you stop the jet sweep if you're on defense. You get penetration up front. Yeah, they're going to try to outflank you, but they can't do anything about it if you got dudes up front winning one-on-one.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Worthy. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Eastern Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Paul, we're now using it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough. It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a first down for this offense.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting.
Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Northern Illinois, 3.
From inside the 10, here he comes.
Return
Not a
is
lot of
brought
space
down
to be
at
found. Good
21.
hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Take over. First and 10.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
4 yards on the play.
Northern Illinois right back to the
Second
line.
down coming up.
Flare! Flare!
Looking to pass. It's Hampton. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
He's down, third down.
Got it!
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
Number 23.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. break up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Lewis. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Handoff to the single back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that's why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those. You got that really good.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up big business at the 35 for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
To the air. It's Hampton. He's got his man. That's 20. He's got space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do this is what you throw on there all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Quick completion on the out. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they got it first and goal.
That's what QBs like to tell so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
With the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's now 2nd and goal.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Slab.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Eastern Michigan 21, Northern Illinois 3.
Okay, ready?
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Easy.
Quarterback will audible. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Okay.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At the 35, he's open. Hit the afterburners, kid. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
Brought down.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
At the 12-yard line.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the
With the
football,
carry is
keep
the
running the
running
clock.
back. Tackled on the play at the 10-yard line. Brings up.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
29 Philly. Go!
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
He's tackled.
Let it bust for a
at the
long one, but now
5-yard line.
third down becomes
It's
very
third down.
manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
On the
Really
set.
need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Eagle! And the punishment has been extended.
Eastern Michigan.
Wow, this
Number
offense, they have
27
a lot
with
of
the carry.
faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this
The
offense.
kicker on.
Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 4 over Utah. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the
The
left.
first down pass
And the
was complete.
explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
The offense is struggling. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
A 10-yard loss.
And how
on the
about
play.
this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
On the ready.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Pressure coming. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Now, third
And
down.
that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The pass
And
to the
sure,
receiver
tackling
on
there
third
to
down
keep him
was
from getting to
complete.
the first down
Brought
marker.
down.
He
At the
just
50.
didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the first down, but nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up.
Okay,
Run it,
ready?
do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for it.
To the ground with the back. With the 30. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Good enough.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Got it.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Here we go.
Might as well give it to him again. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. Pass to 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the play, taking it to the house, and build some momentum for some future games.
And the extra point puts the lead to 28-10. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Take over. First and 10.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking it and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And the pummeling has started.
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late. And he throws another interception.
The
His
first down
third of the
throw.
night.
Intercepted
Got him
by
down
Eastern
quickly
Michigan.
after the pick,
And
but
they'll
man,
take
did you
over
have
first
to
and
take care of the
10.
ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27.
Ready.
Here comes the offense onto the field again.
Set. Ready.
Trying to move them on the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being
Second down,
a
coming up.
heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew
Okay, ready?
down with some bad intentions.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Power football with the run. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Okay, break.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good at every phase of the